Hello and welcome, my Sagittarius friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for joining me on my Mercury Retrograde reading for the Zodiac. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the Sagittarius zodiac sign. I'm not going to go too in depth into what Mercury Retrograde is, however I will give you a few highlights. The planet Mercury is a dominating presence over our communication, and I mean all our communication. As a species, we rely heavily on our communication, so we are profoundly and negatively impacted by Mercury retrograde. The retrograde part of this is an optical illusion where the planet Mercury looks like it's orbiting the solar system backwards. It's not, it's just slowed down. This phenomenon is what causes the communication problems. This reading is to help you identify and plan for Mercury retrograde. For this reading, I'm going to use the Spiral Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. It was created by Kay Stevenson many years ago. It's one of my favorites. I love the artwork. Then I'm going to do an Oracle blessing, and this deck is the Enchanted Oracle created by Jessica Galbraith. I'll have links to both decks below, so if you feel drawn to either deck, you can pick up a deck of your own. Check them out. Alright, my Sagittarius friends. We have a jumper here. So your first card, the Queens, are all about that feminine power, that feminine energy, helping nurture and guide you through their suit. This being the Suit of Swords, it's all about knowledge and truth. It's your first card. I didn't finish shuffling it, so let's keep shuffling, see what we can find here. Second card, Ace of Pentacles. Aces are a gift. The Pentacle is all about that earth-based and growth and abundance. This is a gift from Gaia. It's a beautiful card. Next one. It's the Sun. It's a beautiful card. The Sun is in the reverse position. The Sun being the 19th major arcana card, it speaks about warmth, happiness, and joy. The Sun is a unique card, as in it doesn't matter which direction it's facing, it relatively has the same meaning. The Sun warms and brings joy to the reading. It's a fantastic card to get. Think of the Sun reversed as the sun on a cloudy day. You still have the warmth, you still have that joy and happiness, however you're not going to have as much heat. It's not going to get overwhelming. Last card, Ace of Wands. Again, we have another ace. This time it's the Wands. This is a gift from the universe. The Wands are all about that fire, that passion, and energy. It's fascinating how you have two aces flanking your reading here. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about that earth-based nurturing and growth, where you have the aces here, which is all about that fire and passion. Both of these are going to really spur on the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very unique queen. In the original Rider-Waite, she has wristbands on her wrists, some sort of bracelet or rope. She is the one that has learned the most out of the queens. She wields her sword of truth and knowledge. That sword has helped her get as far as she has. It has been her companion. Nothing gets by the Queen of Swords. She does have an alter ego. Besides this amazing woman who has accomplished so much, she can easily become an ice queen. The Sun is helping melt her a little bit. During Mercury retrograde, it's going to be very important that you stick to the truth, not allowing things to slip by you. Also, making sure that even though you are using that sword of truth and knowledge, that you're not going to come off too much of an ice queen or a bitch. You want to make sure that you are grounded, allowing Gaia to step in, and that you're still following your passions. You're not getting too much in your head. You allow that passion to drive you a bit more. The sun should help. Make sure that you are connecting in, warming yourself, so it would be easy for you to connect inwards and be able to make sure that the Snow Queen doesn't get too cold. This is what you're going to be looking for Mercury Retrograde. That knowledge piece, using your passions, making sure you are grounded throughout the Mercury Retrograde. People's communication are going to be impacted. The Queen is going to be able to draw out the truth. Let's see what's the major underlying or overlying problem's going to be. The Hangman. The Hangman is another major arcana, the 12th major arcana in the deck. He's all about letting go and acceptance. That's what's going to be your major problem throughout Mercury Retrograde. Letting go. The Queen doesn't let go. She digs in. She remembers. That knowledge piece. She remembers everything. Mercury Retrograde, people are going to say things and that's not really what they mean. Or there's going to be a miscommunication and stuff is going to be taken the wrong way. Let it go. Get the truth that you need from the communication that's being impacted, and then let go of the rest. Focus in on what your passions and drive is. It will help in this triangle here. Remembering what you need to know, cutting out the crap you don't, letting go of the crap, because if you're going to harbor it, it's going to be a very, very tricky next couple of weeks. Get the info you want and need, let go of the rest, follow your passions, making sure that you are well grounded. It can easily become overwhelming in Mercury Retrograde. Let's look at your shadow card. The Nine of Cups. We haven't really seen any water in here. Your shadow self is reminding you of the importance. Nines are all about that compromised ending. It's not quite the ending you'd hoped, however, it is an ending and it's time to move forward. Cups are all about that intuition and emotions. Kind of touches back in with the Queen of Swords, allowing some of that knowledge piece. You don't want to get bogged down by the emotional aspect. Swords don't have any emotion. Information is information. Allowing the emotion to be in check. The Nines are talking about a compromise ending. You may have more emotional connection with what is being said. It may hurt your feelings and you may be upset. Take the information. Go forward. Don't sit and let the emotion overwhelm you. Let it go. All right. Let's see what the oracles, the fairies, have in store. The Celtic Witch. It's a beautiful card. The Celtic Witch reminds us that there is magic and energy everywhere. It's kind of a little bit of a reminder. The fairies want to remind you that Mercury Retrograde is a astrological phenomenon. There's magic and beauty in this as well. It may be a harder magic and beauty to see, however, there is magic nonetheless. Take time to embrace the beauty of the next couple of weeks. Mercury Retrograde lasts for 3 weeks. Enjoy this time. Enjoy the knowledge and the gifts that the next couple of weeks bring for you. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on these cards. This is a group reading, however the cards are meant for you. They're meant to speak to you. Everyone has intuition, and you can access that guidance at any time. You can gain further guidance from the spread by accessing your intuition. Check into the cards. What did they say to you? I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to get some direction for the next 3 weeks throughout Mercury Retrograde. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I will be continuing to make and create creative videos for the zodiac in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them in the comment box below. I'm always up for feedback and ideas on what you were thinking. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. Also, if you like my videos and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. I've provided a helpful link below. Until tomorrow, my Sagittarius friends.